Bismillah, wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. What's up, guys? Right. I want to talk about shame. Let's talk about shame. In one of Sheikh Hamza Yusuf's talks, he said that Islam is a shame-based religion. That sounds bad because now there's this whole thing about shame is bad. Don't shame me. Don't fat shame me. What else? Don't skinny shame me. I've been skinny shamed. Haven't we all shamed in some form of another? That's why we gotta talk about shame. Is someone gonna shame me for my beard? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh yeah, there's this thing we run, shame. This thing about shame. Shame is like there is a bad thing about shame. Here's the thing, shame, the way I see it, there's good and bad shame. What's the good shame? Okay, first let me just say this other thought that I had. The other day when there's this video by Sadi Simone, I think his name is. I like him. I like his energy. There's this video he did really got me in the heart. You can tell when someone is coming from a place of love, and you can also tell when someone has conquered shame. That's what I see in shame, rejection. There's something very powerful in someone who has overcome shame and rejection. That I want to say, and I believe I am there. I'm there. It's not a destination, but awareness is half the victory. So overcoming shame, all right, we have a lot of shame. The thing is, the evil shame is the one that is ingrained into us from the moment we're born by the people around us. It can be your parents, it can be your family, usually family. Depends how toxic your family is. And when you go to school, start mixing with people from toxic families. Homeschool. That's one of the reasons why I would rather homeschool anyway. Shame. What's the good shame? Bad shame is when people shame you for who you are, shame you for the way you're born. You might have, I don't know, your facial features, it's always packaged as a joke, right? Whatever, all those. Let's not even go there. It's just abuse. Yeah, abuse. A lot of us receive abuse, and we don't know. We don't know it's abuse. You see, when you're young, you're like, what is this? The worst thing is when all this shaming and abuse becomes normalized and you think it's love. What a trip, dude. Oh man. Anyway, that's how we go into cycles of suffering. One of the biggest blessings is to have parents that are not toxic. Mature, I guess I would say, just mature parents that. That's a lot of things, man. A lot of things. Emotionally available parents. Even if one is, I don't know, if one is available and the other one, that's not a happy marriage, yeah. And then you got trauma there, right there as well. I tell you, we messed up. In general, as a society, we are messed up, and we gotta talk about it. That's what I'm doing. My little voice here, talking about stuff that needs to be talked about. We don't need to talk about Cardi B and Rihanna and all those people. We need to talk about mental health. We need to talk about relational psychology. We need to talk about marriage. We need to talk about so much, man. We need to talk about communication. What are they teaching us in school? Algebra? Why don't you teach how to relate to another human being? Why don't you do that? These schools can't even handle bullying. They can't even address bullying. Yeah, they're becoming centers for bullying. Yeah, even in universities, you're seeing narcissism, sexual abuse. It's ridiculous. It's because people don't talk about things that need to be talked about. Well, let's talk. Shame. So what's the good shame? Good shame, shame-based religion, Islam, right? Oh, I gotta go soon. It's good. Otherwise, sometimes I can just keep going on and on. All right. Maybe I'll do a part 2. Islam is a shame-based religion. How is that good? It's good when you watch porn, or when you backbite, or when you gossip, or when you lie. Lying is normalized like crazy, that people don't even look at lying as a sin anymore. Lying never sat right with me, and it was always normalized, and I just never sat right with me. And when I entered Islam, and when I read about lying from the Islamic tradition, and the things that is said about lying, alhamdulillah, that's haqq, the truth. This is what Islam is. Islam is haqq, the truth. In a world where lying is normalized, Islam tells you lying is a sin. Anyway, when you lie, you should be ashamed, and that is your invitation to correct yourself. If you don't feel shame, you are not gonna correct yourself. Shame is powerful, and if it's a powerful thing that turns you to righteousness, to good deeds, that's a good thing. You want a powerful weapon to recalibrate, get back on the straight path. Yeah, but what is happening? Shame, that powerful weapon, is being used to abuse people, mess them up, and ruin lives. A lot of shaming, women are sexually abused and they can't speak up. Why? Shame. Yeah, powerful weapon being used to perpetuate evil. You want justice? Learn about Islam, the true Islam. Don't buy into the lies of the media. Learn about Islam. Have the guts. Don't be shamed. Here's the thing, they are making Islam look bad, shaming Islam to turn people away from God. Truth. It's very simple. If you value the truth, you will eventually get to it. How did I find Islam? I started to see the lies everywhere. Lies. All the documentaries I used to watch, one after another, led me to a documentary called The Arrivals. Boom. that connected a lot of dots for me. Dots. Well, anyway, don't shame yourself. If you see that you struggle with shame, another really scary thing about shame is that it's usually hidden and it stops you from looking at yourself. If you have a lot of shame, you don't even want to introspect, and that is a scary thing. Okay, narcissists are filled with shame and they cannot look at themselves because of this shame. So take a good look at shame. You don't want to be a narcissist, do you? We all have the tendency, we all have the traits. It's about how much. It's about balance. Don't be codependent. Don't be narcissist. Look at shame. Alright, I gotta go. Let's finish with dua kafara. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdik ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant wa astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Anything that I said that is bad is from me, and anything that I said that is good is from Allah. Peace.